Hello and welcome back to another episode of the TLF podcast. We are back again with another video, and as you can see, Sambo's back from the last episode that he was not here.
The return.
Welcome back.
Thank you, gents. Thank you, gents.
Welcome back.
I know you guys held it down properly.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that episode. You guys held it down.
and what better way to start the video than starting with a big match that played on Sunday? Man City Arsenal 2-2. What's your guys' view on the game? Red cards. There's a lot to speak about in this game. So, what's your guys' view before I get my point of view? Arsenal drew 2-2 at the Etihad with Man City.
Hey, bro. I mean, first off was an okay game. You know, Arsenal did what they had to do to get in front, played well. They started to play better as the half got on. Probably from late second half, they started having the ball more, passing it better, starting to open up City here and there.
It was an open game, basically. That's what you say.
No. It was City dominating for like 35 minutes, and then the last 10 minutes before half time, Arsenal got into a little bit of a rhythm. Fiore scored.
Wait, let's talk about the first goal.
From
Savinho, you saw what Savinho did to Calafiori.
I mean, he
to beat him like that and then run through the midfield of
Arsenal. He was doing that the whole game,
and
bro.
hit a pass.
Like, he was killing that guy the whole game. And then the pass was a mistake from Gabriel.
From the defense, yeah.
Like he got pulled out
of the line, and then
Savinho saw it. Haaland just ran to him, hit it in. And Arsenal just, it was from the Walker free kick thingy.
Let's talk about that. What do you think about that situation? Because
Firstly,
many people are saying that Oliver called the captains and they were speaking to them.
Michael Oliver is...
And then he just let the play go on. So obviously, that's a disadvantage for Man City.
Michael Oliver is a trash ref, bro. Like, what do you think he doesn't get invited to World Cups and all these big international? Like, his judgment is just... It's poor, bro. Like, have you seen in other countries, in the big game, they let them play.
Yeah.
They only give out yellow cards and all these things later on in the game, so that doesn't ruin
the momentum of the game.
Yeah, like how the game is going, and also it's not consistent. I don't know, man.
But like, obviously, Arsenal scored from that delay,
from beautiful,
a quick play,
quick play.
and
Martinelli
a goal from
passed it
California.
back.
What a goal!
Top bins, 1-1. Arsenal go back to defending. When they get a break, counter set piece, goal.
They score again, Gabriel.
Because it happened the first time with Doku. When Doku was on him, he hit it, it went over the post. And second time it happened, they're like, no, let's switch Walker with Doku because it's too small. Gabriel just ran around and scored it. And
what's up with the Arsenal set pieces? Up there scoring a lot of goals this season with set piece. You guys are doing well.
It's been a trend.
One man, guys, Nicolas Jova, the set piece coach, Nicolas Jova.
And Saka.
Ever since he came in,
they've been doing well in set pieces. You look at last season, it's not just a new trend. From last season, Nicolas Jova is that guy.
And Saka's delivery also, well, it's always on point. Like,
it's all
Like, that's the thing. Gabriel,
even the previous game,
the two set pieces they got against City,
game against Tottenham as well.
I'm saying in those two set pieces they got against City in the first half, Gabriel got them both, headed them both. One went over the bar, the second one went in. Same thing against Spurs. It always goes to Gabriel.
Yeah.
Always. And it's like
Rice was taking the last time against Tottenham.
Yeah,
so it means that the training this going.
It has to be intense. It has to be like.
They're practicing a lot on the set pieces.
And then the red card. I mean, the red card explanation was kind of bogus, if I can say.
What do you guys think about that red card?
No, because
Starting with you, what do you think? Is it a red card?
So Trossard was on a yellow, right?
Yeah.
So I think he ran into the back of someone. Bernardo. He didn't get a yellow card for that.
Wait.
He got a yellow card for kicking the ball away when the ref blew the whistle for the foul.
But if you remember in that game, Doku did the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
You understand? Like what
Oliver's consistencies
see,
are.
It's I don't know what it is.
I mean, I don't know, bro. Like during halftime, that's when we all got the explanation of what it was. That no, it was a yellow card for dissent. I'm like, what?
But you're not consistent. That's my problem. We understand that.
Because I thought it was for the foul. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. That makes sense because Bernardo was.
But Doku did the same thing, kicking the ball away. He didn't even get a yellow card. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's Michael Oliver. I don't know, bro. This guy knows him better than I do, bro.
Just my thoughts on the game as a whole. I didn't have high expectations. Just like we mentioned when we were just speaking amongst ourselves off camera, that I knew a draw was coming. I think we all knew a draw was coming. I said 1-1, right?
You said
but
1-1 on the group.
it was 2-2. We all knew that a draw was coming because it's just a constant theme of this fixture, where you can tell that Arsenal are afraid to draw blood.
They're afraid to go and
Like,
beat.
I don't know if it's a mentality thing or if Arteta's, being passive or what.
I think it's the pressure of trying to win the league.
But that's the thing,
No,
though.
you know what I feel like it is? It's they don't want to make a mistake against City.
But that's
points.
you can't
that's
go
the problem.
into a game
Try not to lose
defending.
points, bro.
You understand?
Yeah,
like even before
But
the red card, you could already tell that
Yeah,
they were playing passively.
it's gonna be like this.
They were
the
playing
whole game.
passively and hoping
On the
to counter on the mistakes that City made.
I feel like that's what teams are supposed to do though when they play City. If you think about it,
Not
City always have the
necessarily.
ball though.
Not necessarily.
So
You
if-
look at fixtures when
Look at Brentford.
look when they
City.
play look when they play teams like Palace, when they play Newcastle, which is
Brighton.
Brighton.
But they lose those teams, bro. It's not working for them.
As
You
much
cannot-
as
you can't
much
go
as
head to
no,
head with
listen,
City.
as much as they lose, they don't go in with a defensive mentality.
Bro,
That's the point
they're
I'm trying to
going there
bring
to
across.
try and win. And
Yes,
sometimes
you
they
know
do win.
you're gonna lose, but
Brighton
at least
Brighton beat City last season twice.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's not
It's an
impossible.
understandable tactic.
No,
As a
it's
coach,
not.
if you're a coach,
No.
going to a team
no,
that is
no.
better than you.
Okay,
No,
okay.
Why
no,
would you want to be
no,
with
okay.
Arsenal's case? Okay,
Let's put it
with
this way,
Arsenal's case,
No, bro.
they are man down, bro.
Dibs.
You are
Let's
winning
put it
two.
this way.
You
No,
defend.
no, we,
why?
we're not,
Why
we're
would
not
you want
talking about.
You know what I mean?
That's why I mentioned before they even got the red card. They went into that game defensive minded. You can tell that
Bro,
instead of
it's
going
Man
for the
City,
instead
bro.
of going for the win,
Come on.
they
So-
wanna try
so-
and
No, bro.
So what if it's
prevent.
Man City?
yeah.
You go. You
So-
play
so-
according to the team you're
So
facing.
wait, so do you wanna win the league or not?
Bro, if you wanna win the league, dirty tactics have to come in place.
Have you ever seen
Score
Man
a
City?
goal, park the bus, win the game. What if that's the way you wanna win the game?
My thing is,
As long
if,
as you get the 3
my thing
points.
is, if you're gonna execute it efficiently, right? When I make an example, about maybe 8 to 15 years ago, when Chelsea were doing the same thing, Arsenal even came up with the chant, the fact that Chelsea were always playing for a draw, or they were always playing. They used to call us boring Chelsea.
But
You'd even
we're
hear
winning
them.
leagues with that.
Wait,
With
you'd
Jose
even
Mourinho as your coach.
you'd even hear them chant that, right? But the difference between us and them is Chelsea knew how to execute it. We just score one goal and then defend, right? But we went there knowing that the goal has to be scored. And the problem with Arsenal is that they went into this
But they were
fixture
leading, bro.
as much as they led.
Bro, the
Okay,
first
one.
goal, bro,
yes,
the-
red
yes,
card,
okay.
you
Look
see what
at
I mean?
look at both of those
Bro,
goals,
look at
how they
these
came
goals.
about.
The first one is a spectacular.
But
from
you're leading.
Norway.
It's football, bro.
From,
If
No, it wasn't out of nowhere.
I'm just saying it
There was
from,
a foul that was
indirect
committed.
free
Wait.
kick. Yeah, I'm
There
just
was a
saying.
foul that was committed. Ne?
Free kick was
What do
played.
the rules say? I'm that technical guy. The rules state that you should wait until a player is in position before you blow the whistle.
Mhm.
Had it been a goalkeeper, Michael Oliver would have waited for the goalkeeper to get
get
into
back
place.
in goal.
But because it's Kyle Walker, he just blew the whistle and then they played it overhead. And then the goal, there was a cutback, Calafiori scored, right?
Mhm.
Second goal, I'll give it to them. Set piece. They've been good at set
After
pieces.
that,
But after that, even the red card, now to kind of discuss the red card, Michael Oliver's decision, I feel, was a correct one. Ne? His decision was
It was
against
correct, I get that.
his decision
Yeah.
was against Bernardo Silva being
Nah, I don't think
fouled
that's the-
from behind.
That's the yellow card.
No, wait. Michael Oliver's decision,
Mhm.
he blew the whistle
Yeah.
to stop that foul.
Yeah.
Ne? A foul, an offense like that from
Mhm.
behind, where you can clearly see Trossard was not going for the ball, he was going to knock into Bernardo.
Mhm.
That's a yellow card offense, regardless of whether you're on a yellow
You
or
know what I
not.
think about that? Those things happen a lot in the game, bro. When you find it's a header,
But what do the
you know what I
rules
mean?
say? The rules say
You
it's
coming
a yellow
together.
card offense. It wasn't coming together. Bernardo was facing away,
No, Bernardo was
looking
gone.
at the ball.
Ronaldo had.
He was looking at the ball.
Trossard, it was gonna be that nudge at the back.
Watch it again. Trossard
Second
wasn't
place.
challenging to header the ball. He ran into him from behind, right? But then the VAR
They-
ruled that he kicked the ball away.
They cleared that shit. They said,
I
okay.
believe the on-field referee's decision was correct. The VAR decision was not correct, because when you watch it, ne, as soon as that foul happened, the crowd went crazy. There was a lot of noise, and then the ref blew the whistle, and then by the time the ref was blowing the whistle, he was already in an action to kick the ball away anyway. So you
No,
can't say it
the
was
thing is,
him
he
wasting
looked
time.
back at the ref. The ref
Mm.
called him and he kicked it away.
You see, kind of similar to Declan's second yellow as well. It's kind of like a theme for Arsenal to do that. But for me,
What do you think? Is it a mentality thing? The players are not mature enough. That's why they do
Nah,
this like this.
I don't
think-
know, man.
no.
Some things are in the spur of the moment. Maybe the coach did not.
Because Declan Rice, previous game it happened.
Mm,
Now again,
mm.
Trossard.
Maybe it's the coach is not telling them, because even the coach himself, he's not composed. I mean,
But
when
here's the stats. He says, since Arteta took over, Arsenal has the most red card players, 17.
so
That's
see what I
four
mean?
more than any other team.
That's what I'm saying. Is it the mentality thing of
So
the
it
coach?
has,
the coach.
it has to come from the coach.
maybe the coach is not coaching discipline, because that's something
the
you also
pitch.
need to you need to coach your players to have discipline, to remain calm, composed. But you can tell when even the coach is not composed, the opposition striker has to tell him to be humble,
Calm
just
down.
relax, calm down, So overall, for me, that game was fair. I was just disappointed at Arsenal's
Well, second half
approach
was
to the game.
disastrous.
Like, when you look at it, I get that you are
A
man
man
down,
down, bro.
but
Yeah.
to park the bus for
Bro,
a whole
like-
45
you
minutes.
know-
They were playing 8.
If let's be honest, if Arsenal were attacking City, they were gonna lose that game.
Then attack.
No,
No,
but
bro,
what is
how-
your basis for that?
You know why? You're on a red card. You're leading 2-1.
Bro, no.
Like, why would you want to go?
There's teams that
And-
have
and-
won games while being a
But
man
that's-
down.
I'll
But
give
this
you
is Man
an
City.
example, bro.
This
Give
is
you an
Man
example.
City at home, Etihad. Man City wanna win.
But
Man
they
City
did
were
that.
going into that game to
No, I'm
win.
just saying, Madrid
Yes.
did
So if
it against
you-
Barcelona. Remember that game?
Yes,
Yeah.
Barcelona, MSN, Messi, Neymar, Suarez in their prime.
they went.
They went 10 men down.
Yeah,
Zidane brought on attacking players. What did Arteta do? Took off Saka at halftime.
oh, that's
That's the only outlet Arsenal have.
that's another
me, I
thing I
feel like
want us to
Arsenal took
discuss. The
that.
fact that
Kept Martinelli on. who
the
brought
fact
nothing.
that Chelsea keep getting trolled about having 40 players or whatnot, but now fixtures like this show you how squad depth really matters. Cause why would you be a man down and you put in more defenders?
Bro,
You should be attacking.
Defending the lead. bro.
No, bro, 7 defenders.
You were defending
Come
the
on.
lead.
7.
You defending
Bro,
the
he was
lead.
taking midfielders off for centre
Nah.
backs.
A one
dog.
goal lead.
Nah.
Come on, bro.
Realistically,
I
Away
know.
from home with a red card.
realistically, a one goal lead.
I-
Away
One
from
goal
home,
lead.
red card. Come
A
on.
1 goal lead. Well, what's gonna happen?
This is where I start understanding
No.
Italian
No.
football, when they, bruh, your best form of defense is to attack. Just attack.
Bro, like,
Even if Arsenal, they were gonna lose, bro. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Bro, that-
There's no way you can
You know,
attack Man City
my thing is maybe
and
maybe
not concede a
people,
goal.
maybe people feel like
With Haaland, because
No.
you know,
Dibs, wait.
Arsenal play a very high line if you're attacking.
Let me give
Haaland is
context.
there.
Let me give
You can run behind
context.
your defenders.
Let me give context.
So it won't make sense for us to say, okay, let's attack City when we are
Listen,
leading
Dibs.
with a red card.
This
That
is where
doesn't
I'm
make
coming
sense.
from. Ne? Let me give you context. Before the game against City, Arsenal played Atalanta, ne? In the Champions League.
bro,
They played Atalanta, right? Did you watch that game?
bro, that game was so.
Go and watch that game. You will see that he went into
Bro,
that game
He
defensive.
defended
minded.
against bro.
That's what I mean. It's not
like,
just because it was City. He went
bro,
into
like,
that game
to
defensive.
defend
minded.
against Atalanta, bro. Come on.
To the point where socials are calling him a terrorist.
Like,
that's what you're
Because
doing.
you know
That's
what he was
terrorism.
playing against Atalanta? A 6-4-0.
Exactly.
Six defenders. Nah, it was.
So what are we saying? Is it Arteta's tactics?
Yeah,
or
it's his tactics,
You
bro. It's
can't
his
go-
mentality.
defending.
Like, bro. I don't know what it is. Like, Klopp never did this, bro.
Regardless of who was playing,
Like, Klopp
whether
used
it's
to put fear
Madrid,
in City.
Yeah.
You
not
know,
just City,
you know,
Madrid as well.
anyone.
He'd go attacking.
like he let them know you're not gonna play how you wanna play against me. Arteta's not putting in that thing like Pep. Pep adjusted how he used to play against because you know what happened? Remember when they were on that 19 game winning run? They met Liverpool. Liverpool beat them 4-3.
Okay,
3
I
days
hear you
later
guys.
in the UCL, they beat them 3-1. Then since that day, Pep is like, when we play club, we're not gonna do that stuff again.
Okay, why don't we have like the same energy when it comes to Real Madrid? I don't know if you guys remember the game Real Madrid against Man City
Last
in the
season,
Champions
they
League.
did that,
Real Madrid defended the whole game.
but
But
were
they
making
won the
chances.
game. They scored first, and they scored first.
Yeah, but I'm saying
First half, the whole second half, they defended. They conceded late. At the end of the day, they won the game.
bro, that's
Dirty tactics, bro. If you need to win the game, you need to win the game.
it's not dirty tactics, bro. That what you saw from Arsenal.
That was haram football.
It happened twice. in
But
one
they
week.
won. But
It
they
happened
won.
twice
I'm talking
in
about
one
Real
week.
Madrid.
Twice
Real
in one
Madrid
week.
won.
No, twice in one
No,
week,
let's
bro.
talk Arsenal.
So-
I think we're talking like Arsenal
You
and
guys
how
were
they
bringing
are.
up other games.
No, I'm
Real
just
Madrid
saying. I'm
and
just telling you, like,
Barcelona.
No, the
So I'm
other
also
game-
bringing
it
up-
was adding
It's
context.
context to what happened
That's
in the
what I'm
weekend.
also adding context to the game of Arsenal.
So when I
Sometimes you have to defend to win a game.
understand if there's 10 minutes left and then you
Yeah.
get a red card then and you're trying to hold up the whole circuit, bro. They had 5 completed passes in the, like, you see the first 25 minutes of the second half, they only made 5 passes.
Havertz,
5.
Timber not having successful
Dibs,
passes.
which professional team just makes 5 passes in 20? What are you doing for 25 minutes? 5. Come on.
That's
Bro, I
haram
don't see
football.
anything wrong with
That's
that.
that's
Bro.
not that's not game
Bro,
management.
I don't know what that
That's
is,
not
bro.
I
tactics.
don't
That's
see
not playing dirty.
anything
That's
wrong
just
with what Arsenal
haram
did.
football.
Bro, like Mourinho used to do this thing so beautifully, bro.
How?
Bro, he did it, bro. Like Mourinho's squad, man.
You
They'll
gents,
do this-
you gents now.
No, listen, they will do this and hit you on the break.
Hmm.
Hit. Every time.
But they had all their players. Arsenal didn't have all their players, bro.
And then
How are you
okay,
supposed to
fine,
beat a team
okay,
on
I
the
hear
break?
that, man.
If you're down one man,
Okay, listen,
how?
okay, no,
Because
I
you
hear
got a
you.
shot. Okay, once we lose the ball, they
No,
coming.
no, I hear you, man.
And
then
they're already shooting a man.
a man down there. Then what do? You take off Saka. You don't have an outlet. You keep on. What do? You take out Saka for a center back, and then as the game is going on, around 70 minutes, you take out another attacking player for another center back. How can you even break when you have 7 center backs at the back?
He's defending the
With the
lead.
5-5-0 formation.
He's
Bro.
defending the lead.
Like, we were playing at 8-2. I've never seen.
Okay, Dibs, I understand defending the league.
You can't
if it's
expect them to
no,
go.
listen.
No, I also
Understand
defending.
these tactics, ne? If we are in game week 34,
Bro, yeah.
it's the 5th game of the season.
Bro.
You got a red card.
Ah,
Oh,
Dib,
bro,
we
you
got
can't
a-
do that,
In
bro.
the 5th game of the season
Bro.
is still long, and
Bro,
you're
like,
defending like
no,
you're defending
like,
the
But
defending
these
title.
games matter to them.
Bro,
Arsenal are in the title race. These
No.
games matter to them.
No,
Why
but
would
that-
you want to lose a
but
game
that-
when you are leading?
Okay, but
Then
then
what
that
if
shows.
they lost that
But
game?
then that shows you Arsenal's not good enough.
At the end of the season,
Mm.
you
No.
don't win the league
No, that
because
shows
of
you
your loss
Arsenal-
against Man City.
No, it's not there.
Leading 2-1.
Last season, Arsenal
What will you
didn't
say
lose
then?
to Man City
What will
and
you
still
say then?
lost.
They drew twice.
What will you say there?
They drew twice.
Arsenal
And still
didn't-
lost.
It's a tactic. They want to win these games, the important
No,
games. If you
that-
look at
If they want to
Yeah,
win, then they would have
They
entered
were one-
attacking.
they were one thing aggressive.
They
They
can't
came
say
in
they
there.
want to win if you're entering defensively.
No, they came in there to park the bus and take the draw
That's not
home.
winning.
Like that's not winning.
That's not winning.
tactics.
No, that's being scared of the opponent.
Nah.
Tactics.
They
Nah,
didn't.
babes.
They want them to make Man
Nah,
City sweat.
nah.
Tactics.
Nah.
Look, if you look at their last games they played Aston Villa. They beat Aston Villa away from home. They went to Tottenham Hotspur's
Yeah,
home
no,
ground.
we get it.
They won.
Arsenal's the best of
You
the
go
team
to
in the
Man
league,
City,
bro. I
you get a
understand
draw.
that.
That's a good run for a team,
Bro, but
bro.
like that.
That's a good run. And all these teams they playing are good teams at home.
No, before we move on to the next topic, bro.
Let's-
What does everyone say before this game started?
What do you
Draw,
mean?
draw,
Mm.
draw.
Well,
it wasn't.
we
We're gonna
knew
have.
that.
It wasn't. We're gonna have an exciting fixture. Hey, I don't know. Maybe Arsenal win 3-2 or 4-1 or something. Everyone draw 1-1,
It
2-2,
wasn't a
0-0.
game for- It was a game for a draw.
Oh, come on,
That's a losing mentality. If you want to be a team that challenges for the league,
bro. I've seen
You
better
should
0-0
enter
draws
to-
from City and Liverpool. Where it was pure attacking football from both sides,
Mm.
and it was 0-0. And we're like, yeah, you know what? That was a game. These guys, come on, next topic, bro.
That's enough for me.
Yeah.
Man City, Arsenal. It ended 2-2. Let's move on to the next game. West Ham, Chelsea. Chelsea won 3-0 against West Ham.
Hey, listen, man.
That was the
Chelsea's
kickoff.
coming, man. Bro, everyone was laughing at Chelsea, saying
I
they're gonna
wasn't
finish
laughing.
9th,
I was not
10th,
laughing.
11th, 12th.
I said that.
Chelsea
said
is
this on
coming. Everyone was laughing at their squad. Hey, too many players. You can't coach 69,000 players.
I said
Hey.
that Chelsea were gonna do well.
Chelsea's coming, bro.
I saw this coming.
Chelsea's gonna.
I think the most exciting thing about it, ne, is the fact that you can see the development and the change from players that were playing last season under Poch and this season under Maresca. You can see that there's a certain development, there's a shift in the mindset.
And the level also is like.
Yeah, the levels are higher. They just seem more assured, because it just seems as if Poch was telling these guys, like, do your best,
Yeah.
freestyle. With this one, you can tell that they're given
they're in a
specific
system, bro.
instructions
Yeah,
and
in a
they're
system.
executing things that are system based, right?
No, Jackson,
Most
bro.
exciting for me, I must say, ne, Caicedo.
That's yeah.
For me, Caicedo and Nicholas Jackson.
Jackson has.
The most exciting for me.
I underrated him, Jackson.
Jackson went
Jackson.
out, bro.
Yeah, he's
like,
been bad, but now he's
like
he's
even
going
even,
form.
even the way he plays forward now, man.
Mm.
Wait, just
He's not-
enlighten me. How has Nico been
No,
bad?
you know,
'Cause
for
there's this
me-
narrative that
Last
he's
season,
bad.
no,
You know,
he wasn't
my-
bad. Last season, I would
wasn't
say
bad.
he was raw.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's what
He
I
was
wanted
raw.
to say. He was very raw.
He was raw,
He
and
would make a
decision
lot.
making
Yeah.
wasn't.
He would make a lot of mistakes. Sometimes he's
But
slow
like
in
now,
his
now this
decisions.
season, I'm
Do,
seeing
do you
now
know
his
how,
decision
do you
making
know
is
how we
good.
finished
bro.
the season? 14 goals, 6 assists.
No, I'm saying you see now.
For a first season, right?
That's
A
incredible.
22-year-old who
That's-
just came from La Liga for a first season.
Yeah,
14
bro.
goals, 6
That's like-
assists.
That's
With a team that
down.
finished 6th. Do you understand? Like, he was never
Yeah, that's the
bad.
same as
It's just
almost-
he's young, he's immature, he hasn't yet.
That's what we're talking about. He
Mm.
was raw. He needed that maybe that
Yeah, but
experience.
like now,
of games.
like you saw against West Ham, bro. Like the season, he was
Mm.
bro. Like he was looking to like if he didn't see a place to shoot, he was looking for power.
Pass.
Mm.
Yeah.
He was looking for power. He made like I feel
think
like he's a
that's also
dual
coaching,
threat.
yeah.
He's a dual threat striker. where
With that,
I
ne,
think that's also cool.
with that, I think just to give a bit of context, watch the Bournemouth game, ne, where there were chances that he missed, which is the reason why people were calling for Nkunku to just replace him, because Nkunku came on and scored, right?
everyone has those good kind
This is where this whole thing of squad depth comes into play. You remember when I kept saying, I think this was after we had just signed Joao Felix, and I said I'm excited about it because it brings some sort of competition within the team. Him seeing Christopher Nkunku get subbed on and score a goal, and fans say we need Christo to start,
Like,
kind
no.
of gave him that thing where he's like, you know what,
gotta fight.
I have to prove these people wrong. And I mean, bruh, 2 goals and
And the
then
second
assist.
one, bro.
And an
That,
Like-
assist, imagine a
Yeah.
goal and an
and
assist.
that second finish.
That's what he gives
one
you.
on one outside foot.
Then he says celebration. Michael
Yeah.
Jackson. He's
I
on
think
form now.
you see with that goal, the goal was nice, but with that one, I think the most exciting thing about it is the Maresca ball that was being played.
The thing
If
is,
you look at the build up to the goal,
Maresca ball, bro, is so dangerous. Bro.
That
Like,
system,
I see how it is. Like, you know how it is, bro. It's almost like Peps. Bro, like it's slow, ne, but then
it's a numbers
Why are
game.
we surprised?
no, but I'm just saying, you
Remember
know, Maresca ball is
the
slow.
preview
ne?
level, I spoke about Maresca and
Yeah.
Chelsea. I said he
No,
might bring
but my
something
problem-
different to this
My
team.
problem with
Mm.
Maresca ne, was that last season he choked a 30-point lead.
With
Yeah,
Leicester.
but
You know
with
what I mean?
Leicester.
No, I'm just saying.
You understand what
No,
I
I'm
mean?
just saying, no, just look at the optics, bro. You're good enough to get 30 points ahead, 30 points ahead in the league, bro. That is crazy, bro.
You find maybe the
You know- you
players,
know how
the
many-
quality of the players.
But you know how bad you have to
Yeah.
beat down a league to be 30 points ahead? I mean, you'd be at 60, the next team would be at 30, bro. And then
Even regardless of him losing that lead, right?
To one point.
It just showed that he knows his stuff.
No, he
Yeah,
does. No,
yeah, he
that's what
knows
I'm
his
saying.
stuff.
Like, he was good enough to beat down the whole league.
Mm.
But then, like, he shouldn't have let them catch up within 1 point. Sure. So that was my concern about it. If ever Chelsea got in a
But
position
I
where they were
think like Ndibs you mentioned,
challenging.
it's all about the quality of player
The
that
players,
you have. So it kind of
No,
makes sense.
I
Like
get it, bro.
if he had
Like-
Leicester right now, I don't think he'd be fifth, right? Because the
No,
quality
no,
of players that he
you
has.
get that Vincent Company treatment. You'll be getting
So
beat down.
I mean, he's cooking, man. I like this whole thing of playing out from the back and outnumbering.
So the press is
Without, I don't like to toot Chelsea's horn too much because your opposition playing horribly
Yeah, let's
also
talk about
counters.
West
like,
Ham. West Ham have been poor.
Yeah, West Ham
Bro,
This few
in
games.
that game
I'll tell you,
especially.
I won't lie. I backed them, but now hey,
You
they're
back
looking,
Julian Lopetegui.
they're looking very.
No, we backed West Ham because of the
the,
quality of players
the
there.
signings they
Bro,
brought.
but I don't think they signed the correct players though.
Yeah, like what do you mean?
Like what was
They
that
didn't
guy? For cross.
Fulkrug, Somerville,
I mean, if you look at that guy's career in Germany, like he's not that
Yo.
guy.
Rodriguez.
Yo, Somerville. If you watch that Chelsea game, Somerville
Yeah.
is he's something to
And-
watch.
and-
It kind of makes sense why we as a matter of fact there were rumors that we had signed him, but when it came down to contracts on the last day, it fell through, and that's how we ended up signing Cole Palmer. But Somerville is a really good player. We shouldn't sleep.
Yeah,
on
he's a good player.
Paqueta has been disappointing.
him.
Like,
I think with
Kudus.
West Ham's woes have to do with the manager.
Kudus is good, bro.
He's a good player, but I'm saying
Like they're not feeding him the
they're
ball.
not feeding him the ball, and
Instead, he was the one trying to create
I mean, he's got
everything.
that beautiful offside ball.
So West Ham's problems have to do with Lopetegui. I won't say it's
Think he's
anything
gonna
else.
get
No,
sacked.
it's
Yeah,
like,
he
bro,
has
bro.
to go.
Like, look at
He
his
has to
track
go.
record, bro. He's not.
Mm.
Yeah, like he got Madrid, he got fired. Bro, like, this guy had
As-
prime Madrid, and he
As for
was.
who replaces him, time will
Buns.
tell. But
yeah.
But good on Chelsea, bro. This is what we need. We need
Yeah.
everybody back competing again.
don't lie. So far, I'm impressed. Just I have an issue with inconsistencies amongst players.
I mean, that's
Noli
natural.
Madueke's inconsistency,
I think-
Wesley Fofana's inconsistency,
I think that will happen.
Joao Pedro's inconsistency, but overall,
mean,
in
Jared-
your last game, you guys mentioned Jadon Sancho. He assisted the first goal. Yeah, Nicolas Jackson. What do you guys think about him so far after 2 games?
I've always seen Sancho has always been a player.
I think
you know?
Sancho's best position
just-
is not on wing. though.
Yeah, he's
It's
more
a
better.
central, yeah.
Yeah, because all the time he gets in, he wants to create.
Yeah, so I
and
think
he can't take
I
all his
think
men
like
mistakes.
Ten Hag, for what Ten Hag was gonna play him wrong anyway.
I think also besides that, as a whole, ne,
He's a
he
good
just
player.
like as a whole, considering his career, he just looks different than he has previously, and I think that has to do with, firstly, he looks a lot more fit. Like his work rate, his numbers are
I mean,
insane. his intelligence, because now it's a couple of seasons since he's made his debut and
Mm.
stuff.
So he knows
Yeah,
how to play,
he's more mature now. But
the
then
physicality.
for me, two things, right? His ball retention and his decision making are
Bro, I think
elite.
I think it comes from the manager believing in you.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
another thing. That's a good point.
Like if the
If
manager
Ten
comes
Hag
out
was the
man,
same,
if
believed in him, yeah.
The
if
confidence.
if he sat down, Maresca sat down. I'm sure Maresca said the first day told him, bro, I want you here
no,
long
I
term.
want to see my plans, things like
yeah.
that.
No,
I'm
he
just
said
like-
before he even pulled through to the club.
called
He
him
had a
already.
conversation with him over the phone,
It
and he
was
was
like-
like,
While he was at Man U.
yeah,
called
yeah.
him,
He
like,
said he called him and he told him, all I want from you is to work hard for me. That's
it.
all. I don't expect you to,
Mm.
the goals and assists that will come.
They'll come.
But just promise me that when you're here, you're gonna give it your all.
Mm.
And I think that's he said him and Joao Felix. That's what he told them. So it's more of a mentality thing.
Yeah, like
That's the reason why you can
it's
see his
also your coach
performances.
believing in your abilities. Like, Iwana, today I want you to do this, and I know you'll do it.
And that brings a lot from a player. If
And then
he knows
if
that
you
the
tell a
coach
player
believes in
that,
him,
bro, you can
Yeah.
extract
yeah.
the maximum. It's not like you know what happened with Ten Hag. He went there, he apologized
Mm.
for what happened last season. Ten Hag lied to him, told him no,
True.
it's all
bad.
it's
but
all forgiven. I'm gonna start. Didn't happen.
But do you
Sancho's
think with Sancho, like you made a good point by saying Sancho is more of a 10. Do you think maybe Ten Hag maybe didn't want to play him because he
No,
was
Ten Hag-
thinking if I'm playing this guy, he's not a winger.
You know,
And if I play him in the middle, there are already
the
players
thing is,
Bruno,
man,
there's this and
the
this.
thing is, Ten Hag
So,
figured
like,
it out that Sancho
late.
plays more like a 10.
Yeah, and maybe
Right.
didn't want to tell him.
He was playing him in some games. Sancho would be drifting in,
Mm.
playing in there. Rashford would be out wide, and Rashford would be like swapping and all that. I think it was a thing of Bruno, because I don't think if you drop Bruno to a 6 or
6 Bruno. I don't
that's what
think
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like he's
yeah.
not adaptable enough to play there, so there would only be room for one number 10. Unless you guys try to play with two numbers, but you guys don't have a good enough.
Mm.
Because Casemiro's not that guy anymore to play a single pivot. It just won't happen. He's just gonna get killed every time.
So maybe that can be the reason why
Nah, I don't
he
think. I
was
mean,
not playing him.
but like,
And we all thinking, Sancho.
no, but like,
Yes, beef
you
with the
can't
goal.
push away that kind of talent, bro.
Mm.
You
You're
understand?
saying you
Yes.
should have found room for him in the team.
Yes, like make sacrifices. Like, figure it out, bro. Like, you're.
I mean, one that
you're
the
the
fans
manager.
find it too simple. It's a no-brainer. Is he starts over Rashford,
Mm.
but we all know at Man United
Rashford
you can't.
is the king. Bro.
Yeah, you can't
Like,
take away.
You could bring.
He's
Messi
the
in his
Mbappe.
prime,
He's
bro, and-
Mbappe at PSG. That's
Exactly.
Rashford at United,
Like,
essentially.
he scored one goal in like 6 months, bro, and he's still. I don't know, bro.
But overall, coming back,
To Chelsea.
I'm,
yeah.
I'm happy with the progress that the team is making, and now it's all about one game at a time. I think there's a fixture today, Carabao Cup.
It's about
And
making top 4 for
yeah,
Chelsea.
let's see how
Back
that
into
goes.
Champions League.
But one game at a time. What I'm happy about is the away form
It's
is
up.
pretty good.
Mm.
Team morale is up, so it's just a matter of one game at a time. Plus, the manager's also not under pressure because he said he spoke with the
Yeah, like,
owners. They told him you don't necessarily have to
I
get
think
top
your
Yeah.
goal, you
And
don't
also,
have
bro,
to get top
You
4.
don't have to get
No,
top
bro,
four.
like
think-
he's building. You see, no,
he
bro,
has
that's
to get top 4.
no, you see,
with the
that's
team,
why
the
United
players,
is failing.
No, the thing
No.
is,
No,
You know
that's why
why?
you guys are failing,
Bro,
bro.
you can't spend so much
Okay,
money and you
no,
don't hope for
no,
top 4
no,
at least.
no, it's not
Diego,
about that.
let me
Come
put it
on,
this way.
I feel
man.
like it's a failure. As a
Listen,
man,
They
as
spoke
an owner.
about the objectives before the season started, so you can't set an objective for him yet. Now that he's performing like this, maybe the objective will
In
change.
January, it can change.
Yeah, maybe it can
Maybe,
change.
but
Right?
Like, it's one of
But
those
for
fluid
now,
things.
he mentioned that I was never told that I have to achieve any top 4. I was just told that I have to develop players, and that's what he's doing. He's developing players. So
And
so far
also-
he's doing his job.
Also,
I'm
good
happy.
thing for Chelsea, bro. Key players will be back. People like Chris James now, a month or so. So the squad
Yeah.
will get better. And hey, people gotta catch heads, bro. That's all I want to say. Chelsea's, yeah.
Manchester United, Crystal Palace. The game ended 0-0. That was a bad game.
Who's surprised? Are you surprised?
I'm not surprised,
Yeah.
But I'm also surprised, looking at the fact that we just scored 9 goals against Barnsley.
Bro, but
You understand?
that's a pop team.
And then you play Crystal Palace and you don't score any goal. Like, what happened?
The level.
Where did the goals?
The level.
The level.
Where did the goals come?
The levels.
The thing is, against that team, what is it, Barnsley or whatever?
Mm.
That was a training session.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's what it was, bro.
You can see why certain teams are where they are.
Yeah.
Like,
you
bro,
can't
like
compare a
those
Premier
guys,
League
if
team.
they'll get slammed every
Mm.
week by everyone,
It'll be a Sheffield.
bro.
So
Like,
for me, it
The
makes
con-
sense.
yeah.
Also, maybe I have bias because I have a favoritism for Palace, but you can clearly see that the levels that the teams are playing at, ne, it's very different to like that Barnsley game. Because when you look at it, firstly the pace, how United were moving against Barnsley,
yeah,
like the
it
balls
was-
were quick.
Mm.
Everything was precise, you know.
it was
And then when they
easy.
play against Palace, it's like kind of back
It's
to
normal speed.
yeah,
bro.
like
You know what? I think more of these big teams are very tactical. That's why you cannot just
mm,
go out there.
Yeah,
you
like,
know what I
like,
mean?
like teams like Barnsley are not that advanced.
Yeah, they are very open.
They play like
They're
that,
not tactical.
that old English
Yeah.
style.
The
Okay,
midfield, you know.
they're better than us.
Mm.
We're just gonna long ball.
But I think one thing about the game, Crystal Palace and Man United were missing chances, bro.
Bruno,
Yeah.
If you
also
remember,
Bruno,
Garnacho's chance, Bruno's chance, Eze missed 2
mm,
chances we could have made.
Mm.
You saw those chances.
mm.
Maybe
Yeah,
it was
that-
a game about missed chances.
That
I don't know.
happens. Yeah, that happens. Cause
Mm.
had say maybe one of those goals gone in for each team,
Yeah,
we would have been saying it was a game of moments.
yeah.
Because when you look at it, it wasn't really like solid, exciting footballs. You could just see that it was a game where chances are
Mm.
given every once in a while, and
Moments,
both
yeah.
teams just did not capitalize on
Yeah.
those. So for me, man, overall good game.
But like
Any
United should be winning these games. Like
Yeah, they should.
we can't keep excusing them now, bro. Like
the thing is, teams like Crystal Palace,
No, Palace is
and
good,
this
bro.
is that's the point I'm trying to get across. Teams like Crystal Palace, Fulham,
Brighton's
Brighton, those Newcastle, those are teams that you know they're not gonna
Especially at home.
be a
when they play home.
walkover. You know
Yeah.
they're not gonna
you
be a
have to bring your
walkover,
A game.
right? So unless you are on point, and you switch on, you have to play those teams as if you are playing at Anfield, or if you are playing at the Etihad, right? Their quality might not be on that level, but then you have to switch on. You have to bring your A game, because one mistake, those are teams that really capitalize on their chances.
And yeah, and
And
if
those
they
are-
did, because that's what one thing I was saying watching the game. Like Man United were attacking, but Crystal Palace, if they get a chance, it's just as he was missing.
Yes.
On a normal day, he was gonna score those
it
goals.
could have typically
Yeah,
been a typical
1-0 win.
Forest versus Liverpool game.
Yeah,
He
those
Where
do
are
like
that.
you
Mm.
try, you do everything, and then just
Mm.
one goal goes in,
And
and then
then-
that's it. So that's
Yeah.
what I mean when I say you have to bring your A game and treat them
Yeah.
with the respect that they deserve.
Mm.
The other teams, no disrespect to them, but I mean, bruh, if you know you're gonna be playing Southampton, you don't really need to switch on as much as you would your Crystal Palace, Newcastle, and them. Yeah.
So let's talk about Rashford came on. He didn't start the game.
Mm.
We've been talking about Rashford, Lipsa, that he should be on the bench. Ten Hag benched him this time. What do you think?
He should have stayed on. Shouldn't have come on.
You should have stayed on the bench.
Bench.
Yeah. Bro, like
'Cause
what
when he got in,
message?
he
What
didn't-
message are you sending? I'm benching this guy for not playing well. Just put him on anyway.
And it's not that he didn't play well, because he scored how
Like-
many goals against
Like
Barnsley?
no, I'm
Then
just
the
saying.
next game they bench you.
what
Like, what
message-
is he trying to?
What
What?
message is there,
Mm.
bro?
Yeah, I think Ten Hag tactically he is just all over the place.
Yeah.
Because
Also his
you
subs.
can even see with the attacking, ne?
Also his-
If it's not through Bruno, it's
Through
through
Noah.
Maino. Like it's just maybe
Or it's through Garnacho.
or it's through. But the
Yeah.
point I'm making is it's always one-sided. It's never like switch and then maybe this one gets the ball and switches it over. It's always like, okay, we're gonna run in straight down the middle and go right. We're gonna run straight down the middle and go left. It's never the combination of both.
But Ahmad has been also playing well. I don't wanna lie.
Yo, Ahmad,
He's
that's
been
another
having a
thing.
game.
I mean,
Ahmad is
he should be starting.
mean, I said it the last time, guys. Ahmad is that guy,
I
guys.
don't know, bro.
I don't know. Maybe they don't trust him enough, or maybe it's because he's not.
Nah, bro, it's Rashford.
Anthony.
Guys,
or
I
Rashford.
say, change the manager, and you'll see United cook. Because the players that they have, your Joshua Zirkzee, your maybe in the midfield, that's where work needs to be done. But there are managers that are
That
more
can work
capable
with these players,
with these
Bro,
players.
but like they need to start getting rid of the Rashfords, because
I think they don't.
I think that guy is like he's slowing. Because
Yeah.
whenever managers are there, they feel like they have to start it.
I think
That's,
no.
I feel like that's a contract thing. Bro.
No, he's
Bro, it has to
he's
be.
absolutely correct. Look at it this way, ne? Chelsea always gets criticized for being cutthroat when it comes to selling, whether it's managers or players. Ne? Look at a player like Mason Mount. We brought him through the ranks. He's that kind of player, him and Reece James, that you are expecting. These are gonna be
Long
club
space,
legends.
bro.
These are gonna be right. And when the time came, we were like, Mace, go.
Bro,
It's fine, like,
you
leave,
have a contract for you. You
right?
don't want to sign it. Go.
Go. And I feel like that's what United needs to do with Rashford. You need
Like,
to be
you
just
cutthroat.
let go of the emotional attachment.
Yes,
He's
just
done his thing. He's played 9 years
Be
there.
cutthroat, bruh. This is about the team.
It's
And the
about
team is
winning.
bigger than you.
And we want to move forward. Yeah.
And it's time to win now. It's been
Yeah.
10 years.
Mm.
It's time to
I
win.
think men they're afraid of that. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe they're afraid of that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, you guys kept Phil Jones until the very end.
Like, and we're still playing Evans.
And Evans is still here. And
They
Maguire
don't
is
have
still
that
here.
cutthroat mentality. Like, you know what I mean?
Maguire is still here on high wages.
Bro.
Casemiro's still here on high wages.
How long did it take De Gea to leave? You understand?
Like,
And my thing is,
It took them a long
if
time.
it's only one player who seems to be having a problem with the coach, that's understandable. But like, how many players is it now? It was Ronaldo, it was Sancho. Who else? I feel like Anthony also has a problem now.
because it's not starting.
Okay, Greenwood we can't count because
Nah,
you know
Greenwood
his
doesn't
story.
count, yeah.
But then, like, when there's multiple top level players who are having
Saying
a
the
problem,
same thing about you.
saying the same thing, the club needs to make a decision.
Yeah.
So, okay, maybe at this point, I feel like United fans shouldn't even be putting the blame on Ten Hag. It's the higher ups.
Yeah, because like he's there, he's been appointed.
He's
Like
being appointed.
like-
It's the
like-
higher
like-
ups.
Like, it's new ownership, and then they didn't want.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Man United 0-0 draw. Let's move on to the next game. Liverpool against Bournemouth. Liverpool won 3-0 after losing against Nottingham Forest at Anfield.
Normal textbook.
This
bro.
time they come and win the game
Point to prove.
3-0.
Textbook, bro.
Point to prove.
What do you guys say about that game?
After
Luis
what,
Diaz,
after
2
what they
goals.
did to AC Milan, they
And then
really had a
Nunes.
point to prove. They were upset to the point where they won 2 games in the same week with 3
3
goals. It was just a point to prove there.
It's like don't sleep on us.
Oh yeah, there's something that you mentioned in the previous game where I wasn't here for that review about Darwin Nunes, and
He scored in this game.
yeah, that's why I also want to mention there. One thing about Darwin, when it comes to difficult chances, he's your guy.
Bro,
He will make sure.
he loves difficult
Give him a
chances.
tap in, and
Those
he will
guys,
fumble
bro.
it, right?
Bro.
And that's been the theme throughout his Liverpool career. He likes to score the difficult goals. The easy ones, they're difficult, but I mean that's what makes a striker,
I
bro.
mean,
Like
he's,
we should convert both. That's
Yeah.
what separates the.
but
best
like
from
you
the
know,
average.
his Liverpool career will tell you, bro. He averages 14 goals a season in all competition.
And you should look at a compilation of all his goals, the ones that he does score.
Nah, they're like
It's
spectacular.
worldies, and it's like, dude, what's
But then-
what's wrong with this
But
guy?
then for the price tag, that's not good enough. Though.
Yeah, at the end of the day, numbers. It's not about the exciting goal that you score.
I mean, bro, if I paid 80 million for you, you can't be scoring 14 in all
Yeah.
comps.
And I think that's also another thing Liverpool, the hierarchy Liverpool don't want to accept. Because they're still trying to get something out of him, but
Yep.
they can see that he's not a
Same
player.
thing with Chelsea and Mudryk.
He's not a player.
You
understand?
pay that fee. You pay 88
Bro,
million.
like,
I think
cut
they need
your
to-
losses,
they need to
bro.
sign a new striker.
Like, bro,
No, you're gonna try and use until you can. It's at the end of the day, as much as it's
I think
football, it's
expensive.
business.
I think it's expensive.
It's
to
business,
sell also.
and you can't easily just cut that loss. It has to at least have some sort of
Value.
useful life
Or value when you wanna sell it again.
So that's the thing. At the end of the day, it's the
congrats.
business.
Congrats
Back
to
to winning ways.
Liverpool.
3
Yeah.
against Paul.
Back to the
I
winning
mean,
ways.
like shutting us up.
And you
Yeah,
doubting
you
him.
guys. I'm still doubting him. Bro.
Where are they now? Second or third? Second. Villa's third. Yeah, I think they're second.
I don't think they will last in the title race though.
We'll see with the rest
We'll see.
of the season, but
I mean, I told you after 10 games,
we're hoping
I don't
for
think he'll go down.
we're hoping for more Nottingham Forest games. Yeah, we're hoping
He's
for-
I
gonna
feel
have-
like it was just a blip.
No,
That
no,
game was a blip.
no,
I'm
he's gonna
telling
have
you.
thousands of games like that.
I don't know if
It's
you
a
were watching
game of
that game.
moments.
What? He's
It
gonna.
was a moment thing.
No, I'm
It
saying-
wasn't that Nottingham Forest were playing.
I'm just
Wow.
saying he's gonna go against Arsenal. Arsenal's gonna do park the bus nonsense. They're gonna hit him with one goal there, like something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, as much as we can say, okay, cool, Nottingham are being dominated. Hey, that's another team that is
Dangerous,
surprising
bro.
us. I mean, five games in, still haven't lost a game. 3 draws, 2 wins. They're performing good. So as much as we can say that Liverpool were horrible in that game, Forest is actually
Do they
performing
have
well.
more points than you guys?
They have 6.
Forest.
For us, you guys have 7.
So yeah, man. But I mean, props to Liverpool. We'll see them in 2 weeks' time.
Liverpool Chelsea games are so good, bro.
Yeah, we'll see them in 2 weeks' time. Yeah.
Okay, so that was that game. The next game is Tottenham and Brentford.
I mean,
Tottenham won 3-1
Spurs had to win,
after losing the North London derby.
bro. They had to win that game.
Another game. Point to prove.
They had to.
It was just most of the games were replies. They had to reply from the previous result.
Yeah, but it was like I mean, like the previous week's
Solanke
results,
scored.
bro, like they weren't. Bro, like no fan base was if you're an Arsenal fan or City fan, like,
You know what I feel like the problem is with Tottenham, ne? They just can't keep momentum for as long as needs be.
Yeah.
They get on some run where they'll have maybe a 4 or 5 game run, and then something will just derail them, and then they go on a run where they're on losing or drawing.
Yeah, I
right.
get what
So
you mean.
if
Also,
they
I
can
think
get
that's
that
why
right,
they don't
no,
win
but
titles
the thing is,
or
bro,
compete.
they need to.
They don't have a momentum.
They need to catch. They need to catch form at the right time, bro, and they don't. When it's the right time to catch form, they're like out.
Conte said this in his press conference.
Like
That-
bro, like to win the league.
These guys' mentality is weak.
yeah.
They have a
Mourinho
weak-
said it as well.
So it means that
No, it's because it's like the baby.
it's
Yeah,
a,
the
it's a
club.
routine every time.
Yeah, it's like a
It's-
baby
it's-
thing.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's club culture.
It's
Mm.
like they're getting baby.
Yeah.
Bro.
They play
So
Arsenal at home.
when a manager who
lose.
comes who's like on the point tells you when they get emotional, tell her,
Yeah.
no. So bro, like to win the league, we all know, bro. Second half of the season is the most important
I mean,
part.
Yeah.
I kind of expected better from Brentford, but I mean, hey man, if a team comes at you with a
Angry,
point to
bro.
prove, regardless of how well prepped you may think you are,
Mhm.
when they have that extra motivation, they can easily just walk
Demolish,
over you.
bro.
And yeah, I guess Spurs were the better prepared and more. They had a reason, right? That's the
go for
thing.
the game.
Yeah, they had a reason to go for the game. With Brentford, don't really know, cause I mean they're both London teams, so you would think that because they're playing another London team, they're gonna try, bring
Derby-like.
it. But nah, they just didn't have it in that
But
game.
taking out stress on those guys.
They just didn't have it in that game. I didn't watch it. Saw the quick highlights, 2-minute highlights, and you could just tell that they were out of it a little bit. Their 2 best players, Mbemo, Wissa. I mean, you should be able to get a result, something. But yeah, unfortunate for them, but it is what it is.
Oh yeah, so that's our roundup for the Premier League games.
Yeah.
So that's the video of this weekend's roundup of the games. just hope that you guys love the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.